Conviction. This work has to be led with conviction. I am convicted into this work. This is not something that I would choose for myself. This is my call, but not my dream. You know, this is not what I dream for myself, but this is a part of my calling. And that can look different, you know, and some people's calling is their dream. My dream is not necessarily my calling, but it's something that I'm passionate about. But it's conviction that keeps me, that holds me, that guides me in this work. And I think that is what we need. We need holy conviction. We need discontent, the kind that keeps you up at night. This is the stuff that keeps me up at night. This is the stuff that awakens me. This is the stuff that's in my daydreams, you know? And that is the type of conviction that sometimes when you don't know, you're trusting and you're surrendered to Christ. And that's what led the civil rights movement. They didn't know what they were doing. Like they were, you know, they were doing, but they were being led by the Spirit of God. That was revival that was happening that we don't even document as revival. The civil rights movement was revival. God was meeting with them, and the Spirit of God was leading them and turning hearts. Historical context is so key. And that's why I keep going back to like history, because we as a society don't do that well, but we see scripturally it was always done. It was like, you know, Paul is repeating biblical history. Stephen does it. He's recounting, you know, the Lord tells them in Deuteronomy that we are called to remember. And so when I'm doing that, when I keep going back in history, it's remembrance. Remembrance is a guide. Remembrance gives us direction, you know, and then also remembrance gives us courage, and it builds our faith because we can see what God has done and what God is doing and what God will do.
Yeah.